Dhalsim's attacks allow Psylocke to super jump guard cancel. Since Dhalsim counts as a main character during this time, his limbs can provide Y boost. In this case, Dhalsim air dashes down before doing a far light kick. That allows Psylocke to recover in time to follow up. The downward Y boost from the far hard kick will allow Psylocke to follow up. Dhalsim hits Shumagorath once Flying Scream was set by Psylocke. This causes V-hit FSD. Dhalsim air dashes down as his Yoga Fire connects, causing downward Y boost. In this case, Dhalsim air dashes up before doing his far light kick, causing upward Y boost. Since Dhalsim is still flying, the combo meter cannot reset. Since the crouching hard kick hits away from Storm, it gives her enough time to recover and repeat her attack. Furthermore, it creates space by hitting more than one Servbot at a time. Attacks that hit projectiles don't experience hit stop. Therefore, Storm is able to super jump guard cancel right away. Ruby Heart's Ghost will allow Cyclops to super jump guard cancel. Cyclops tapped back for one frame before super jumping and once again before double jumping. This causes him to travel much faster than normal, allowing him to follow up after the gene splice. This is how the combo would turn out without super jump guard cancel. Psylocke's Psyblast nulls and goes through certain projectile types. Sakura's Super Freeze causes a Psyblast to go through her. Sakura's Teleport starts up instantly and has no recovery. This combo only works on the Japanese version of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Guile's blades will not freeze in the American version. Each blade counts as one hit. Spiral must nullify all but the last one. Magneto dashes down after he reaches the peak of his super jump. He then does a chain combo slowly in order to begin floating upward. Sentinel push blocks in order to stay in guard stun longer. This will allow him to counter as late as possible. Spiral goes up to Magneto using the down and hard kick version of her teleport. This puts her right underneath Magneto. The inputs are light punch, down light kick, medium punch, wait, light punch, down light kick, hard kick, wait, hard punch, hard kick. Although not visible, when Magneto's hypergraph ended, it caused him to move upward a little. This allowed him to do the first chain combo without moving downward. Magneto walks forward after the hard kick connects in order to move Spiral near the blade. As a result, Spiral gets hit by the blade the frame after crouching light kick's hit stop. The blade counts as assist FSD, and since it hits Spiral immediately after the crouching light kick, Magneto is able to super jump cancel it. If Magneto had not walked forward before doing his crouching light kick, the super jump cancel window would have gone away by the time Spiral hit the blade. Zangief's FSD dash is very slow. This gives Amingo time to move away and hit him while he's FSD dashing. As a result, the screen becomes locked from left to right. Amingo maintains the effect by doing a snap out early so that it hits Dhalsim as he's FSD dashing. Dhalsim air dashes after the peak of his super jump. As a result, he will have a different momentum after hitting Colossus. Dhalsim moves back after the close hard kick. If he had done a far hard kick, he would not have been able to follow up. This is a one-frame link. Dhalsim has to dash down back in order to combo a far hard kick. However, he must also hold forward while pressing the hard kick, or it will not combo. FSD occurs. Since the screen is locked, Colossus cannot move away from the corner. However, Dhalsim can, so he comes in from the left when FSD occurs. Zangief's FSD dash is slow enough that it allows other characters to keep him from entering the screen. Anakaris' grab moves Zangief to the other side without breaking flying screen. As a result, he is unable to enter the screen. Psylocke sets FSI 2 for herself. This will allow her to trigger flying screen with one hit. The counter bug causes the screen to scroll faster than Psylocke's super. Psylocke's hard kick triggers flying screen and hits Doom into her butterfly. She then double jumps away from the screen in order to be able to follow up. FSD occurs and FSD dash cancels Psylocke's double jump. Sabretooth tags during the time that the bug repeats actions. The team hyper combo freezes the bugged character on screen. The character will remain frozen in that position for exactly 14 minutes. About 13 minutes later, Magneto positions himself right above Sentinel so that his hypergrav will break his armor. The hypergrav counts as 2 hits when it connects at this position. In order for light attacks to combo on a character with super armor, each hit needs to connect 5 frames apart. If this doesn't happen, the game's hit counter will not show 2 hits. In this case, each hypergrav orb hits 1 frame apart, so the game does not show 2 hits. The down light kick is given upward Y boost by the super jump. This allows Magneto to follow up with a standing light punch. This time neutral light kick was done as to keep Sentinel in the same position. The hard punch hits from behind, allowing Magneto to follow up as Sentinel is passing over him. Sabretooth prevents Magneto from switching sides. Sabretooth can be moved by grounded characters. However, he still provides resistance against Magneto's dash. As a result, Magneto moves him slightly to the left. By doing so, Magneto is able to jump in between both characters. Flying screen cannot be triggered while Sabretooth is on screen. Magneto's combo is performed about 13 minutes after the initial bug occurs, so that Sabretooth can trigger the force field's hit. Moreover, the force field's input was ended with up forward as to cause stored Y boost. In other words, Magneto cancelled his super jump by using the force field, causing both characters to be hit up higher than normal. Magneto does his light punch as soon as possible in order to avoid turning around. Finally, flying screen can be triggered during this time because Sabretooth is no longer on screen. The dash is inputted using 2 punches. It is then cancelled by pressing down for 1 frame. As a result, Spiral throws 1 sword every other frame. Spiral recovers before Doom's light kick finishes. Doom recovers before Spiral's launcher hits. Doom does a hard kick during the window that Spiral can super jump cancel her light kick. This allows Spiral to super jump guard cancel.
Doom is close enough to the ground that he does not bounce after being hit. As a result, he can do a light punch, from which Spiral's super jump guard cancels. He then does a crouching hard kick, which is immediately super jump cancelled.
Doom does a super jumping hard kick on the frame that he becomes airborne. Since Doom is very low to the ground, he is forced to land right away. Doom goes under Spiral using a crouching hard kick, which he then super jump guard cancels once Spiral does a light kick. Since Doom's jumping hard kick is done close to the ground, he doesn't bounce back after it hits. Since the first kick allowed Doom to land so soon, when he does another super jumping hard kick, the game animates him very low to the ground. This causes Doom to land immediately after the hard kick begins. This is possible due to the frame skipping cycle that MVC2 has. The game has two patterns for frame skipping. If the game was set on the other pattern, the game would skip the frame that allows Doom to super jump right after landing. This sequence depends on the important frames being registered by the game. If any other frame was not registered, this sequence would not work. Doom goes under Spiral using a crouching hard kick. Since there is nothing to super jump guard cancel, he super jumps and does hard kick in order to get into standing animation. Doom does his Sphere Flame super as Spiral falls down. When Spiral's grab does not connect right before she lands, she is moved to the other side. This cancels Doom's super animation. Spiral must do the standing hard kick immediately after landing in order to prevent herself from switching directions. Spiral's teleport is instant once the input is finished. This allows her to teleport out of Doom's super. The Super Optic Blast hits about twice as much when it's underneath an off-screen character who has a wide hitbox. Cammy goes through Venom since he's invincible during this time. Captain Commando's assists hit the dummy no matter where they are on screen. Since Colossus is facing the left side, his assist comes out from the right. Magneto is no longer in hit stun. As such, if the shockwave connects during this time, it will trigger flying screen. Magneto does a hard punch on the first frame of his recovery. He then air dashes downward as soon as possible. The normal attack is necessary in order to allow Magneto to air dash. Colossus backdashes into the shockwave at the last possible moment. Since Magneto is not fully visible on screen, his hypergrav is cancelled by FSD dash. The hypergrav will only count as 2 hits when it connects as an OTG. One hit causes OTG stun and the other one captures Colossus. Magneto taunts as soon as possible before the hypergrav connects. This allows him to follow up before Colossus is released. If Magneto's hypergrav wasn't cancelled by FSD dash, he wouldn't have had time to get this specific follow-up.
Leave it to me.
The Air Hyper Viper Beam connects before Colossus leaves the screen completely.
Iceman is being hit up by Captain Commando. He passes one screen height every 3 hits. Therefore, Iceman is about 9 screens up before he stops the effect by blocking Juggernaut's standing hard punch. If the Ice Fist was done any higher, it would miss Juggernaut as its trajectory would cause it to pass through MVC2's horizontal plane. The Star plus Schwarzschild bug is used in order to reach Juggernaut before he goes out of the screen. Ruby Heart doesn't have any other method to achieve this height. Normally, Ruby Heart wouldn't be able to follow up after the Schwarzschild. However, the Ice Fist moves Juggernaut into a position where Ruby's super can connect. The Start plus Super Schwarzschild bug is used to keep Ruby Heart from moving. Thanos stored 9 power supers by DHCing before he released the ball. Sentinel's plasma orb is mashed to its full potential. Since Cable is FSD dashing, Magneto's hard punch does not cause him to go into hit animation when it connects. Cable's super jump guard cancels his light punch using Magneto's incoming force field hit. Cable's counter flash happens on the same frame that Magneto's shockwave super freeze occurs. As a result, Gambit comes into a different spot and is able to avoid Magneto's shockwave. If the counter had occurred on any other frame, Gambit would have come out from behind Cable, causing him to get hit by the shockwave. This combo only works on the Japanese version of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Guile's blades will not freeze in the American version. Dhalsim teleports in order to reset his air dash. His air throw will take him out of super jump state and put him in normal jump state. Guile is called out before Storm hits the blades, which prevent her from landing on the ground. Dhalsim held down after the air throw in order to change his state from normal jump back to super jump. Dhalsim's air dash momentum carries through his attack chain. The momentum is broken once the chain combo finishes. FSD occurs. Storm holds forward while being hit by the Yoga Blast in order to move toward Dhalsim. As a result, Dhalsim is able to connect a one-frame OTG. If Storm had not held left during the Yoga Blast, she would not have been hit by the crouching light kick. Morrigan's uppercut trades with the first hit of Juggernaut's assist. Since Wolverine moved to the right side, Morrigan faces toward him when she gets hit. As a result of Morrigan facing right, the uppercut knocks Juggernaut in that direction. Wolverine super jump guard cancels his down forward plus hard punch using Morrigan's medium punch. Morrigan super jump guard cancels her hard kick using Wolverine's crouching light kick. Juggernaut prevents Colossus from moving far away. As a result, Wolverine can combo a crouching light punch. Likewise, Colossus prevents Juggernaut from moving far away, allowing Morrigan to combo a light punch. Colossus allows Morrigan to combo her fireball on Juggernaut. Juggernaut allows Wolverine to follow up after his crouching medium punch. Wolverine's super jump guard cancels his hard kick using Morrigan's fireball. Wolverine is invincible for a short time after tech hitting. The Drill Claw causes Colossus to enter from the right side of the screen. The combination of Wolverine's dash and hard punch allow him to move behind Colossus before the screen completely scrolls to the left.
Juggernaut's Earthquake hits on the frame after the launcher connects. This will prevent Colossus from being launched. Wolverine blocks on the very first frame and the Colossus's forward plus hard punch is active. As a result, he is able to avoid the hit. The forward plus hard punch is interrupted by Juggernaut's Earthquake. Colossus then counters in Morrigan while Juggernaut is being moved to the left. This will allow Morrigan's uppercut to connect. Magneto makes his hitbox smaller by doing a hard punch before he hits the beam. Attacks that hit projectiles don't experience hit stop. As such, Magneto is able to super jump cancel right away. Ruby Heart's assist can collide with the main character. If the hitbox of Magneto's crushing hard punch is the only part that makes contact with the orb, it will not trigger the effect. Sentinel does attacks in order to allow Magneto to super jump guard cancel his crushing hard punch. The standing light punch triggers the effect. It also allows Magneto to super jump guard cancel and do a crouching light kick. Since the light kick recovers faster than the crouching medium kick, Magneto will be able to follow up afterward. The hard punch hits all three drones at the same time. Captain America's shield moves through super freezes, however it does not have a hitbox during this time.
Good work, soldier.
Spiral uses her swords to prevent Hulk from going high up. Spiral reappears between the edge of the screen and Hulk. This prevents Hulk from touching the edge and allows Colossus to hit. The dummy is knocked back in the direction that the main character is facing. Spiral's quick drop allows her to land sooner in order to dash. The dash keeps Hulk from touching the edge of the screen. Flying Screen installed 2 is set in order to allow Morrigan to trigger Flying Screen with one hit. Morrigan's throw has Flying Screen properties. As a result, it causes Dhalsim to bounce. Dhalsim DHCs out in order to maintain the effect. Although not visible, Dhalsim comes in after around 2 minutes. This causes Morrigan's super to last about twice as long. Attacks that hit projectiles don't experience hit stop. As such, Cyclops is able to super jump guard cancel right away. This situation works because Cyclops' down forward plus hard kick is active on the third frame and now prioritizes Legion.
This combo only works on a certain type of character. Chun-Li falls out of the shockwave soon after being hit. Chun-Li's hitbox allows Magneto to start his attack before the shockwave hits. Specials and supers switch the main character's direction when they cross up the dummy. Since Magneto is facing left, the shockwave causes knockback in that direction. FSD occurs and the overhead wave's recovery is cancelled by FSD dash. Magneto dashes back for 1 frame. Some characters don't have movement during the first frame of their dash. However, the momentum of the backdash affects the crouching roundhouse's startup. This allows it to connect as late as possible. Since Magneto was positioned away from Chun-Li, Zangief is able to move under Chun-Li when Magneto's down light kick connects. Zangief moves Chun-Li through Magneto during the down light kick's hit stop. The super jump gives the down light kick upward Y boost. Magneto holds right while air dashing down in order to switch directions. He then super jumps on the first possible frame after landing. By doing so, he prevents himself from switching sides. The light punch hits from behind. The downward air dash gives the down light kick downward Y boost. Zangief keeps Chun-Li from moving back after the hit stop. As a result, Magneto is able to follow up after the super jumping down light kick. Ruby Heart's Ghost will allow Morrigan, Zangief, and Iron Man to super jump guard cancel. Both Iron Man and Morrigan use Unfly in this combo. The DHC causes Colossus to go into spin stun. When a character with hyper armor is on the ground after spin stun, there are different effects that can happen. This is because hyper armored characters aren't meant to be knocked down. The kind of ground stun that's caused by spin stun is not the same as the kind of ground stun that is caused by a regular knockdown attack, such as a throw. The snapback freezes Colossus in ground stun. Since tags also cause spin stun, it will allow a bug to occur. When the character is snapped back after being put in spin stun a second time, the game doesn't know how to resolve this problem, so it shows a dizzy animation from the older Versus games. In the older games, this animation meant that the character was dizzy and could then be comboed forever. However, in MVC2, the only other way to get this animation is if certain capture moves such as Thanos' bubble or Servbot's capture hit the dummy. In those cases, the animation isn't linked to the dizzy mechanic. However, in this situation it is. The game believes that Colossus has already been dizzied and will allow any combo that hits while he is in stun to be an infinite combo. Morrigan whiffs a crouching light punch after her hard punch. This allows her to dash sooner than if she had waited for her blocking animation to end. Zangief allows Morrigan to combo her special move and to continue her combo. Zangief will allow Iron Man to follow up after the proton cannon. Iron Man did a down hard kick to take himself out of flight mode. By doing so, he only needed to input one quarter circle back plus kicks to fly. Since each smart bomb hits separately, Iron Man has more time to position himself. The Unibeam hits Colossus at the lowest point possible. This will allow Iron Man to link after it. This is an infinite combo.